Okay, welcome back everyone to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I'm doing this for tomorrow's video, so you'll probably see this at 12 p.m. whatever time I have. So yeah, let's just see what we gotta do here. Swamp or Snake. We have no Arpoise, and we have one Curing Potion. Alright, well, we're basically fucked. Let's go into Snake just on the virtue that if I get poison arrowed, I'm not going to be as horribly screwed. Gonna bring as many allies as I can. It looks like we're training a lot of stuff right now. Can't really comment on the validity of it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because why rock the boat, right? Just chillax and let my undead carry me through this part of the game. So yesterday was pretty interesting. Today was pretty interesting, I guess. Learned a lot of stuff in my latest lecture, which I'm actually kind of excited to share. Like, did you know that uh, there's a treaty in international law that talks about space? Like, I've never been one for Jesus, fuck my god damn it, holy shit, ow. Let's recall our allies here. Let's not fight them unnecessarily. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die to that. Oh god. Before we talk about space, let's talk about getting shot in the back. Alright, let's heal up. Alright, I want to get as, like, in the melee as often as possible because, first of all, it gives me more XP, and secondly, I think it gives me more XP, right? I assume it does. Ooh, there's our third general. Alright, we got our max capacity army now. We're doing really well. Um, yeah, so, like, there's actually a convention on space that's still, like, the current, like, treaty that's being used to talk about space, but apparently it's, like, international ground and, like, all that cool shit happened. But there's actually an article in that treaty from the Cold War that supposedly means that if you have like an astronaut that like uh, lands in foreign ground, I guess the states that are like part of that treaty, they're under obligation to like return that shit to. Oh fuck, my dead. Let's drain life here. Yep, that was definitely the wrong choice. I don't even know. Right, let's just chill out for a second here. Yeah, there's like a weird like clause from the Cold War era that like basically says if you see one of our pilots, one of our astronauts that lands there, you gotta like get him home to like our boys. So like the U.S. is like, all right, if someone lands in Soviet Russia has to at least like not hold that guy hostage immediately. I thought that was kind of cool because I don't know, just the idea that like mankind is like willing to operate on such terms at. Oh, fuck my life. I don't have Arpoise, man. Alright. I mean, Arlek. I don't know. Just the fact that, like, humanity has gotten far enough to, like, cooperate on this, in, like, on a space level. It's pretty cool. I mean, I've never been one to be like, oh shit, space is really awesome and stuff. I've always been like, whatever about space. But the idea of, like, discovery and stuff is pretty interesting. I don't know. We talked about a bunch of cool shit this. Yeah, fuck you. Get out of here, Luis. Um, we learned like I learned like a bunch of shit today. That was actually like the most interesting stuff I've learned in regards to law. Like just like a whole bunch of fun facts that you'll never need in any situation ever. It was pretty good. What else did I learn? I don't know. It's weird that I'm being like excited about learning, but I don't know. Sometimes things just like kind of I don't know. This course that I'm doing is like international law, and because if you didn't know by now, but I assume I've mentioned it like 100 times, and Ultra talks about it a lot randomly to me. So if you're on the Discord, you already know. But uh, I am a law student. Yes. Uh, not really any more specifications really necessary. I don't really have any like particular uh, facets that I care specifically about. But yeah, I am a law student. And I'm gonna try. Sorry, I mean like international law has just been a really weird subject because I hate it to the bottom of my everything to the bottom of my soul, I guess. But at the same time, some of that shit's like real interesting. I find myself like googling random shit to like figure out what happened because I've never been someone who's been at all interested in like fuck. Hold on. Commentary has to pause for near-death situations against a single enemy. Feels good. Feel it, man. What was I talking about? Fuck. I completely forgot. I'm trying to like position my guys so they don't kill me, but pretty tough. What was I speaking about? I don't remember. Let's get some of these lads to rest up and wait. It's really hard to. Whatever. We'll just leave. Bring all our guys with us. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like learning some pretty cool stuff that I've never learned before. Like, you might be like, oh, surely you know some basic stuff, but like, just pretend I've literally never once seen a map or like gave a shit about like anything to do with the world or geography. Like, that's pretty much how I've been for my entire life, because that shit just never absorbed with me. But now, because of this, I'm like being forced to learn about. Oh, fuck my life! Wow. Let's draw some allies towards us. If Isel wants to come over here, he can do so. Ring of Protection from Fire, I guess I'll pick it up. Possible Dex is not that necessary. The extra protection from fire is probably not necessary either, but I don't know. Where's Isel? Did we kill him already? Yes, we did. Fuck. I wanted to enslave him. That's alright. Yeah, so I'm like learning some cool stuff. I don't know. Maybe I might share it from time to time, depending on if I learn something really cool. Oh, Mara, can I enslave your soul? Holy shit, that might actually be really sick. God, we missed it by one turn. Are you kidding me? That sucks. Alright, let's turn spellcasting off for now. Train some invocations. Get that stuff up, because I want to actually get a decent ally with me. Oh, beautiful. Just perfect. Okay, Ghoul, you almost lost to a Naga dude. That's pretty sad. I don't know, like, space is an interesting concept. I didn't really think about it before, but I feel when you lose half your health to a successful stab, and he never woke up and he still had half your health in damage. That is fucking balanced. Look at that. That is just so balanced. I fucking love this, what you've done with the electricity. Just, can I take your soul? Oh, damn. I was gonna say, that would be pretty awesome if I could just take someone else's, like, the spirit ghost's soul. That'd be really cool. Anyway, whatever. Alright, so we're enjoying the fact that we have 33 AC, but we're lamenting the fact that we have literally 3 evade. I wonder if I should go like mutation potion and just like spam that shit and try to get some good stuff. I mean, it's possible that that's the right choice. If you were to ask me what like my position on, like what my legitimate position on mutations are right now, it's that the fact that they are so positively stacked towards good mutations now makes it worthwhile for you to go on the mutation roulette. However, if you do use those mutations immediately, you lose all chance of getting. Oh my god, stabs. Yes. 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 Holy crap, that was so sick. Yeah, so if you do get that, like, if you do use your mutation potions, like, I have 3 right now. I need to drain life here, just to heal. Bring my allies towards me as well. Alright. Like, if you do use them early, you will risk running. Oh, fuck. We need to pull towards them. No, take a soul. Oh my god. Did we take his soul? Yes, we did. Alright. Let's blink here. Just to get away from this stuff. Alright, we got Asterion, who has a Demon Blade of Electrocution. That's a pretty good melee threat. Also has Demon Summons and all that garbage, so that's pretty nice. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, it's got Haste and like Greatest Servants of McCleb, so that's pretty good. Good servant to get. Yeah, so like, what was I saying? Yeah, if you use your mutation potions too early, you run the risk of not being able to cure later on, which is really bad. So I suggest that I propose at least, that it's not a good idea to use them early, even if the system is not overwhelmingly, but decently stacked towards getting good mutations for you. It's still like, yeah, I don't know. I find that it wouldn't be worth it just because in Zot you'd be running out of stuff the ability to cure out of horrible, horrible malmutation. Especially because of how bad it is for non-volts. Oh god. Alright, so what I need to do here is I need to tell everyone to follow me. Almost without exception. Alright, I really need these guys to like bring back here. Like everyone come back please. I do not want anyone to die. I want my army to be as big as humanly possible without losing any integrity, because that way I can like kind of keep them alive, and if I need to tank with them, I don't have to use my main army. Like as you can see, the outskirt allies, which are like the transient undead, or whatever the fuck they're called, the temporary ones, I guess. They're like just not that numerous anymore. So I'm kind of like in this odd position where I have to try to keep my like really good allies alive. Okay, I'm gonna drain life here, just to survive shots. Focus that guy. Alright, I need to... Shit. Okay, my allies are starting to drop. Or they might not be able to drop, but I do need to take care of my generals. Generals, I'm gonna keep reiterating this every time I mention it because it's just a terminology I literally made up. It's not really, like, recognized as what they're called, but the generals I refer to as the Bone Dragons and Profanes because those three are, like, the limited, exclusive, I guess, gifts to your red, because you can only get 3 of them combined. So you can only get like 2 Bone Dragons, 1 Servitor, or 3 Servitors, or whatever, but the total combination has to be 3. So I call them generals because they're like, you can only have a couple of them and they're the strongest by far in your army. So that's why I call them that. I wonder if the terminology will ever pick up. Unlikely, but if it does, it'd be nice. Shit, okay. Let's just make sure my allies are all with me. You know, I pretty much just want to check up on the Profanes, the Bone Dragons, and Asterion. Like everyone else can just fuck off for like but those ones specifically are quite important to keep alive, just because they're very strong compared to everything else. Let's grab the rune. Just back off a little bit. All right, looks like we lost a couple of just random undead to something to the south. That's fine for now. Is there any food here? There's 1 meat ration on D8. Okay, so the food is not that great in terms of how much we have. Need a recall here just to get rid of that gray guy. Those guys will mess me up. Alright. The Profanes are as fast as me, which is why they're the only ones keeping up with me. That's really good for me because I can have a small mobile like squad of allies and then recall in the big guys. Or well, not the big guys, but the rest of the small guys to cause some havoc. So right now I can like kind of just have this guy, these two, like just kind of follow me around, and all the other ones just leave. It's pretty useful. All right, another potion of experience. I mean, unarmed combat's pretty good, but we don't get much from it. Dodging is decent, that goes up by a level. Invocations is good, it goes up by quite a few levels. Oh, it goes up by 1 and like 1 and a bit. We can put it in stealth, that makes it go up by 2 levels. Do we really want more stealth though is the question. I think the invocation's really good. Okay, fine. We'll do invocations on the basis that what we'll do is we'll just turn invocations off now, and then turn stealth on instead, so that stealth gets like just a bit more boost, because I feel like stealth is good to have as well. I haven't really used my spells because it's not necessary. My unarmed combat is like what I should be using to kill stuff, including my red stuff. I think I'm gonna focus on combat now. I feel like it's a little low for how deep into the game we are, and it should go a little higher. Are these guys immune to poison? I assume they are, right? Yeah, they are. I'm thinking that Olgrebs might actually be really good here. But I don't think we should train any magic. It's just kind of a waste of the XP. Alright, against poison, I am not able to deal with that stuff. So what I'll have to do is I'll just have to like run away from things while my allies kill. It's not a invalid strategy, but it is quite scary if you think about the fact that I only... Oh wait, what the hell? I went from 1 curing to 8. What? I don't remember this. Did I just have more curing than I expected? I swear to god, I checked at the beginning of the video and I said, I only have 1 curing potion. Maybe I'm thinking of my other character that I've been playing on Demise 101. I don't know. Demise 101, by the way, if you were wondering, is my secondary account that I use for the meme run of Greater Minotaur, Greater Berserker. So I can become a great... Oh, we need to fly. Holy shit, okay. That Staff of Earth fucked me up. It really sucks that I just used a whole bunch of my allies on that. We just lost... We didn't lose the generals, but we lost like a couple of decently strong allies. Where am I? Why is Summon Ice Beast on 4% and it failed 4 times? What? Oh, it only... What? Oh, right. Oh, shit. Holy fuck, please don't kill me. I'm gonna recall some guys here, just because I want that Profane to live. The Executioner should deal with it, nice. Alright, bring these guys all up. All the Swamp Worms can kill it. It's not an 8 death, it's fine. Heal up, tell everyone, we'll tell everyone to leave here. And then when they're all kinda like far away from me, how about I tell you all to retreat? Then I'll tell you to follow, and then I'll just bring one guy with me, I guess. Ugh. Alright, I actually need to recall, yeah. Wow, I recalled all 3 generals, okay. That is both a good thing and kind of a bad thing, because my generals will die because they don't have many allies, but at the same time they will be doing the most damage, so they're pretty useful. I mean, I could just keep rolling until I get generals, but yeah. This is what I was worried about, yeah, the Swamp Dragon. So I'm just gonna let my allies take care of them, because it's a pain in the ass to take care of them myself, especially with the poison damage and all that. I don't know, I think it's just not a good idea. I have to like be pretty careful about skirting around the edges with that Swamp Dragon. Oh, someone's messaging me, what the fuck? What the fuck is, like, Jesus Christ. Like, this is why, you know what, fuck it, alright, I'm gonna do something. Oh, can I block element? Fuck. I just wanna block this element, like, fucking shit posters in my chat, man. I fucking hate it so much. Like, get the fuck out, dude. You're not interesting, you're not funny, just fuck off, please. Because I know he's trying to do it to meme me, but like, I don't really want that, to be honest. Like, asking legit questions is fine. I'll try to answer them without taking too much time off the recording. But if you're just here to shitpost me, like, I don't want to know. Like, whatever though. Oh, God. Like, Gamma was talking to Gamma earlier, and he said that I could actually, like, block the element for, uh, like, for the chat. I'm like, it seems kind of, like, extreme to me. I don't think that's, like, necessary. I find that, like, there are gonna be legit people that want to, like, wish me well, like, ask questions that are legitimate. And while I say that I have a stance where I don't exactly like having people chat to me, it doesn't mean that I won't answer the question. Like, I will still try to answer the question. But if I'm just gonna be shitposted, like, I can't control that. I can't ban people in that, in the chat. I can't, like, kick people. Like, so it's really hard to regulate, and therefore that's why I don't like it. Like, the feature itself is kind of lacking, and in addition, like, it does take my hand off the keyboard, which I absolutely hate. I know you can turn it on with F12, but that's a real pain in the ass because like once you go back to the chat window, sometimes it's just like random windowing error, and it's kind of annoying. So like that's God, I can't believe I have to explain chat again. I feel like I do it like every series when someone like randomly just calls me up and is like, "Hey man, how you doing?" I'm like, "Can't type to you right now, man." That's all right. Anyway, continuing on. I'm trying to like not sound like I'm super angry about it, but at the same time, it's been a thing that like has pretty much irked me since the dawn of fucking mankind. Oh, Jesus Christ, that Dawn Hunter was disgusting. Like, it's not even like to do with the people either. It's just to do with like the way the feature works. It's just like the most horrendous thing to do. It's not like Twitch chat where you can like kind of like see it on a different monitor or anything. It's just annoying as a feature. I mean, like, I guess you don't really see it if you're playing on terminal, but I'm not going to play on terminal, right? Who does that in this day and age? 2017, well, I just called out like a bunch of people. Feels good. You know who you are. If you play terminal, what are you doing? Why are you playing terminal? That's fucked up. Look. People like Worms of Can dedicate their whole life to making almost 2 pixels worth of recognizable art per hour. Like, how could you, for free too? Like, to not use tiles just be an insult. Like we don't need to see terminal. Fuck that. It's not necessary, man. What, lag in this game? Unlikely. Ah, that's a holy crap. The death track doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna actually refresh that. That message is just annoying me because it was there. That's a problem with me. It like gets in the corner of my eye and I'm like, I can't. I want to look at it or I want to respond, but I shouldn't because it's just gonna create another discussion. Which again, it's like a utility thing. I gotta think about like if. Oh my god, ow. I gotta think if it's like better for me. This is actually kind of bad. I'm gonna bring in some more guys. I feel like this is not the best spot for me to be in. Alright, that's alright. Oh, fuck. Thank God Simulacra is so damn good. Oh, sorry, my undead are so good at killing Simulacra. Or spectral ghostly apparitions, whatever the hell they're called. Like the death channel stuff, but I don't. What are they called? I wasn't even like paying attention to them. Spectral bodies? I don't know, something like that. Oh wait, we have one. Right, true. Hey Styrian, where are you? I want to see. What are you? You're a spectral minotaur. Fair enough. Ooh, some rings and stuff. Curse Ring of Fire is not that useful. Spatial translocations, we already have Blink, so it's not necessary. And Wand of Acid. There we go. There's a Spectral Crab here. I need to blink this. Oh, well, we miscast Blink on 4%. Feels good. Alright, I just need to avoid the damage, because Cloud Spells really fuck me up. Like, because I don't have resistances, and I also don't have health. They just shred through everything I got. I do have All Poise now, which makes this place slightly less dangerous. Only really the Swamp Dragon is less dangerous. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm hoping I don't die here. Alright, nice. Pretty good. So you can see here the power of your red. I've pretty much not had like a direct fight with anything that remotely scared me for like the last 20 minutes. Just because your red lets me pretty much play as the profane servitors, the generals, the bone dragon, etc., etc. I said like last episode, I think, I'm no longer playing as Feel It, I'm just playing as the bone dragon. This is kind of the case. I'm not playing as me, I'm just playing as your red. Passage of Galibria could be okay, but I think the setup isn't worth it. Shroud of Galibria might actually be useful though, I think. If only because it gives me ever so slightly, like, some level of survivability, and therefore it must be overpowered. Like, oh fuck, that's a lot of stuff. Like, this is just exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I can't leave this area because it hurts too much. Oh, fuck. I need to draw my allies towards me. Make sure to stand in the clearing so as to not fuck with the trees. Drain some life here and there. Focus that guy down because he's shredding all my guys. I think we lost a profane at some point. No, we didn't? Okay, great. Perfect. Alright, not losing a profane is really important because it basically cuts down your damage like 3 times. He's still doing it. Alright, fine, whatever. I'm just gonna refresh it. Like, I don't need this guy to just sit here and talk to me. Like, it's really not necessary. You can do it later, mate. You're in my Discord, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's pull back. Like, I'm not really reading the messages. So, like, the first one he's talking about, like, Ultra, so I assumed he was just shitposting, because, like, that's what Ultra does. I assume Ultra was like, hey, dude, you know what's really funny? If you fucking, like, make Demise talk to you in recordings. It's pretty good. I don't know why, but my bro voice is getting more and more American. It's really weird. Like, I've noticed this when I talk to people as well. I'm like, hey, dude, how you doing? Like, it's starting to get more and more, like, stereotypically American. I don't know. It's pretty odd, but yeah. My impressions are like either really racist or just like complete bro voice. That's like literally the only 2 impressions I have. So, oh, what the fuck's going on? What? You're over there and you want to enslave the trees over here. That's fucked up, man. Like, come on. That's messed up. Don't do that. All right. Anyway, we were getting like a decent amount of slaves. Asterion is doing some goddamn work though. He's been summoning like, oh, okay, that that steam actually did half a health. Feels good, man. Wow, we still lose to a Spiny Toad in a 1v1. Jesus Christ. Like, what is this game? It's, with XL19, we have like almost 2 runes. We still lose to a Spiny Toad with our poise. Like, holy fuck, this game is just so, like, disgusting. Stab? I missed the stab. It's an 8-headed Hydra. Doesn't matter though. We got profanes backing us up. I'm gonna stand right behind my allies. I'm not even gonna bother with that guy. Fuck that guy. I feel like a superstar. Like, my bodyguards just fuck anyone who gets close to me. Like, they'll just, like, I don't even have to talk to people. I can just be like, nah, I'm just winning this game without you fucks. Without you chuckle fucks. Hey, look at that. So all my undead are, like, immune to the poison clouds. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, tell them to go over there and fight stuff, I guess. I'm gonna recall them when they get a bit too close. That Zot Trap really sucked for me, but okay, we did it. I'm gonna shout here. Just to draw people towards me. Abuse the fact that they can't actually, okay, you need to stop fucking doing that to me. Like, that's really fucking annoying. Stop standing on the Zot Trap, you dumbasses. God, you're so stupid. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, let's stand here then. How about that, alright? How about we don't stand on the fucking Zot Trap? We stepped on that shit like 4 times, guys. Come on, we have to have a meeting about this at some point. Like, this is so stupid. How about we just all go over there and... Do I have Passage of Calibria? I probably should learn that, because what I can do is I can just kind of zip on through without having to deal with any of that shit. Where is it? There it is. Passage of Calibria. Oh, what the hell? Is that a wisp? What are you doing? Where are you at? Alright, whatever. Oh, we gotta go over here. Okay, cool. So everyone go over there. Don't talk to me anymore. I have no desire to be a part of this. Alright, let's... Huh, why did I know Passage of Calibria was on ZI? That's interesting. Alright, so what I need to do here is I need to establish portal. That'll let me skip through all this content. Then I can just draw my allies towards me here. And that will help fuck everyone over. Oh, Bone Dragon. I wish you were mine, but you're not, so fuck you. TBH. Do I have application? I actually don't, that's surprising. Let's just hope we don't get, like, negative energy on our butts. Nice. It's probably worth the teleport here. Just to get out of this place. Nice. Alright, that's 29 minutes. We did it, boys. We got the video done. Sorry about the assault towards a certain person, but I explained myself. Hopefully I don't get called out for being an asshole for that. But I do have a good reason for it. It's just very distracting and it's hard to deal with in a recording situation. Which is why I don't respond to people. But I'm just being memed, so like, fuck 'em, right? Like, whatever. Like, I didn't. I need to actually go and check the tape, see what the messages were, because I only like kind of like popped them in for like half a second to make it so that I could see them later, basically. God, this is just disgusting. What is this right now? How about you all get burned? I have an acid one, right? Yeah, I do. Let's just shoot it over that way. Shoot it over yonder to take care of those boggart folk. I guess we'll do one floor here. Nah, okay, we'll end it here. Yeah, we'll end it here, just for the sake of like having things nice and segmented. We'll end it here, I guess. Oh god. Problem with new, what do you call it? Problem with new red is that I don't have feelers. I don't have arm missile, and I can't use scarves. So there you go. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here because it's 11 o'clock. I need to go to sleep now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.